Hi everybody. This video is about using the client marketing feature of Quick Qualifier. But before I even show you the mechanics of how to do it, I want to start by showing you this letter. This letter is what we call time to refinance, and as you can see, the letter in the third paragraph refers to a current loan balance. So let's say that your prior clients had a rate of 4 3/4 and you decided you were going to calculate a potential refinance for them. So the first thing you'd have to do is go in and see what their original loan balance was and also their current rate, and then have to figure out what their current loan balance was, which you could do from an amortization schedule, assuming they didn't make any extra payments, and people usually don't. And then after you figured out their loan balance, you'd have to figure out what their payment would be on a new refinance after financing the closing costs, at least in this example, and the difference between interest paid on the old loan and interest paid on the new loan compared to their closing cost. As you can see in this letter, they'd save $14.59 per year, and their costs would be $30.34 per year, so their break-even would be, as it says, 2.08 years. To me, this is a great way to present a refinance to your clients, because you're not just saying, well, your payment would go down this much or whatever. You're showing them the break-even, the cost of refinancing versus when they would get their money back based on the lower rate. And there's other ways to look at it, but I think this is a really good one. Now, before we go any farther, you have to admit it would take a while for you to figure out this letter and get it ready to send to them. So what we're going to do now is go back to the start and see how we got this letter. So here we are on the main menu of Quick Qualifier, and at the bottom you'll see a button called Client Database. And if you've never entered your password, you will be prompted for one, because you don't want people to get into your clients. The first thing we see is a matrix of all the closed loans that you've put into the screen. And it's really nice because you can organize it by name. I click on name and it alphabetizes your clients. Or let's say that you want to look at interest rates. We click on this and it sorts rates lowest to highest, or highest to lowest, or just loan type. Now it puts everything in order. Now the next thing we do is, if we want to do some marketing, we click on Open Client Marketing. And now we see a new field, which is a list of our client records. So let's click on Dawson and see how it filled in a whole bunch of blanks here, including what their rate was when it closed, and when they closed, and their loan balance at the start. And well, I showed you that letter, so let's see what we need to do to get the letter. I clicked on Refi Letters, Time to Refinance, and Preview PDF. Oops, wrong button. Preview PDF, and there's that letter. Remember that letter? It calculated everything. I mean, that letter was done before, but I just recreated it. It took all of the parameters from the client marketing screen and put them into the letter. So let's back up a sec. You know, you have these services where they send you letters to send to your clients every month, and you just address them, and they know what's going on. This is just pre-canned stuff. But when they get a letter like this, they know that you put it together specifically for them, and they're going to appreciate it. So how did we get that information into the screen? I'm going to take you to the FHA sales screen. So if we put in a sales price, or if we retrieve a saved record, whatever, all we do is click on Add to Master, and it says a record has been sent to the master database. Now if we do View Master Database, there it is. That's just another way to get in there. So you can get there from the main menu, or you can get there from any of the sale or refi screens. My best suggestion is, don't try and absorb it all from this video. Just get in there and play around with it, experiment, because once you learn to use it, it's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to make you look very valuable to your prior clients, because they're going to find out you're sending them a personalized letter, giving them information about their loan status. Thank you very much. Call if you have questions.